Good morning and welcome to Seekonk High School, Day 3 of the New England Silvers, hosted by Gator Swimming. Seekonk, alongside Carolyn Abreu. I am Jeremy Abreu. We'll bring you all of the action here today. This is going to be the 10 and under session. We're still in the middle. I hesitate to say middle. We're at the end of warm-ups right now. Teams are practicing their starts on the blocks. We've had a good, I'll call it 1.5 days so far. We did Friday night session all day yesterday, and then 3 sessions today to close out these Silver Championships. It's been really good. We've had some really good swims, some outstanding performances, and really the great thing is, especially with kids of any of the ages, you've seen the confidence growing with each swim, especially these little kids in the 10 and under session this morning. It's always nice to see their confidence continue to build as they do a great job in the pool. A little warmer today. I mean, it's so on brand in New England to talk about the weather. It's something that we often revert to. But it was nice coming out this morning and it wasn't 0, 25, 30 degrees. Hey, that's normal New England weather. So hang tight, 7:53. We're not quite ready to begin the broadcast yet, but we're going to keep you here. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to get started. All right, so we are just about ready to kick off our morning session with event number 77, Heat 1, mixed 910 200-yard medley relay. There will be 3 heats. You see the lane assignments, Gator G in 2, Gator F in 3, Hockomock B in lane 4. .757, almost ready to start. Typically, they wait right until 8 o'clock on the nose to get the party started. Again, we welcome all of you to Seekonk High School, the Mayor's Natatorium, for Day 3 silver coverage, New England Swimming Silvers Short Course Yards Championship. There are 5 silver sites. This is one of them. Brew Media Productions has been bringing you all of the action all weekend. We thank you for joining us. We're just about ready to get started here. Swimmers are in the pool. We are off and running here from Seekonk High School. Gator G in lane 2, Gator F in lane 3. Hockomock B in lane 4. We've gotten a little wider shot here today from camera 2. So it does cover more of the pool. The downside is it does cover more of the stands, but we want to make sure you're getting all of the action. Also gives us a little leeway as well. Nope, too early. Too early. Working out the kinks with Mom on the camera transitions early on. We want to make sure we don't miss any of the action. That's why we went to the wide shot, so we can give you a lot of the action, and the chances of missing anything are extremely slim. Gator F in lane 3, leading the way right now. Breaststrokers in the water. Our third swimmer almost went feet overhead there from Gators entering the pool. So Gator F continuing to lead the way here in lane 3. Here comes Hockomock, though, so keep an eye on the Hockomock area Y in lane 4. They've pulled just about even with Gators, and it looks like they may have taken the lead. So this thing is going to come down to the very end. It's going to be the freestyle that determines this. What are you doing here? And Hockomock has catapulted themselves into the lead And it's Hockomock taking it 3:00:47 for Hockomock. Good comeback there. Gators was leading most of the way. Hockomock with a strong showing in the freestyle. We'll move on to heat number 2. Jess, advance heat. Nope, we're not going to advance heat. Gator. Gators E in lane 2, Cape Cod A in 3, Gator D in 4, Ryak A in lane 5. The scoreboard operator did not advance the heat. So when the scoreboard operator doesn't advance the heat, we don't get names. Gator D leading the way. Too much room. Off the table. Cape Cod in lane 3, leading the way. They've opened up a fairly big lead. Ooh, that was a close transition there. Close, very close. So in the transition, the outgoing swimmer has to maintain contact with the block until the incoming swimmer touches the wall. That one was really close, but no officials' hands were raised, so Cape Cod, that was another close one as well, but Cape Cod's doing very good in these transitions. Timing it exactly perfectly. That's good coaching. It's good everything. Cape Cod poised to be the winner of heat number 2. And it will be Cape Cod. 2:46:04 for Cape Cod. Gators will take second and third. Heat 3 lined up and ready to go. Gator C in lane 1, Kingfish A in 2, Weymouth A in 3, Gator A in 4, Gator B in 5, Hockomock A in lane 6. Weymouth Waves out to the early lead here in lane 3. So Weymouth off to the fast start for heat 3. Let's watch this transition. Good clean transition. Nice start by the second swimmer, the breaststroker from Weymouth. And you can see fast tempo, fast stroke rate for that breaststroker from Weymouth, doing a fantastic job, really setting her butterflyer and freestyler up for success here, building that lead. The lead was 3 seconds after the backstroke. This lead is going to be about 7 seconds after the breaststroke. We'll take a look at that. It could be even longer. Nine seconds. So what a great job by the Weymouth breaststroker, building and turning a 3-second lead into a 9-second lead. Gators making up a little bit of time here on the butterfly. Still a fairly big lead being handed off to the anchor for the Waves. Here comes Kingfish now in lane 2 out of nowhere. So Kingfish cut that deficit from 12 seconds to 1.5. And Kingfish, freestyler, making a move here. Weymouth trying to keep up. But here comes Kingfish in lane 2. And it's going to be Kingfish. 231.06. Weymouth goes 232.07. So great come from behind victory there by Kingfish. As we move into event 78, it will be the mixed 8 and under 100-yard medley relay. So this will be one. So event 78, this will be heat 1. Lori Harrow in the house. Lori, it was my pleasure to meet you yesterday. We had one of our favorite viewers come to the pool yesterday, Lori Harrow, grandmother of the Erickson clan quartet. Met her husband, I think Steve. I felt bad, Lori. I didn't get to talk to Steve much. I think it was Steve. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it was nice to meet you. A little warmer today, so if you wanted to venture out today, not as bad as yesterday, for sure. I'm sure your partner in crime, Gail, is somewhere out there watching this morning as well. Kingfish leading the way in lane 3. We have Gator D in 2, Kingfish A in 3, Shamrock A in 4. Rather quiet night on the local sports front. Celtics did not play. NHL's at their All-Star break. Coming up on the Super Bowl next week. Should be a good game there. Kingfish, as they did in the last race, trying to come from behind here. Butterflyers are in the water. Kingfish has handed it over to their final swimmer. So Kingfish poised to go back-to-back here. They won the last relay. Looks like they're going to win this relay as well. Kingfish, Gators, then Shamrock. Looks like it'll be the final order. And it was Kingfish, Gators, Shamrock. Pay no attention to what the screen says because they touched soft on the wall. We'll move into our final relay of the opening part of our meet. This is Heat 2, Hockomock A in 1, Gator A in, Hockomock A in 2, Gator A in 3, Gator B in 4, Gator C in 5. Gator A off to the fast start. Gator A leading the way in lane 3. Let's keep an eye on these transitions. I think that's Arden Harrison about to go in the water. I can't read the name. It's tough. It's tough. I'm close enough to just be able to tell when these swimmers have a name on the cap, but just further enough away where I can't quite read the name when they're in like lane 3, 4, or 5. Gator A leads the way, and they are poised to get the victory here in Heat 2. So Gator A gets the victory there. Gator B takes second, and it's Gator C who takes third. Hakamak will finish up here in lane 2. Now we'll get into the individual events. Event 79, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. This is event 79, heat 1. Laylee Racy in lane 2. Michaela Guyan in 3. Hadley McGare in lane 4. Off and running, event 79, heat 1. Pretty tight race coming back here. Again, this is the 100 breast. They'll go up and back twice. Michaela Guyan comes in with the top time from Gators West, 2:13.71. She's in lane 3. Yellow cap, middle of the pool. Scott. Lori, I was so close. But that was Steve's brother. I was just testing. I wanted to impress Scott that I knew his brother's name. So there we go. Great meeting you yesterday, Laurie. You have a beautiful family. We love the Ericksons. So Guyan continues to lead here with about 25 yards to go. Michaela will make this final turn. Two-hand touch at the wall, and she'll begin her approach back to the finish line to cap off a victory here. In our first individual event of the morning. So Guyan will look to improve on her time, 2:13.71. She's going to do that. She's going to have a good time drop here. 5 seconds, 2:08.02. So Michaela Guyan leads and wins our opening individual heat. McGare takes second. Racy takes third. We'll move into heat 2. Hannah Zompf in lane 1, Georgia Shagru in 2. Ellie Edelman in 3, Evie DeLuca in 4. Eloise Sadok in lane 5 from the Firefish. Ellie Edelman comes in with the top time, 2:08.03. A couple 2:08s, a few 2:09s, so this should be a pretty tight, competitive race here. It was Evie DeLuca to the wall first, followed by Sadok. DeLuca in 4, Sadok in 5. It's DeLuca right now at the halfway mark, leading the way. Sadok's right in her hip, though. This is 0.6 of a second separate our top two. 0.9 separate our top three. And this has been a tight battle since the beginning. Evie DeLuca in 4, Eloise Sadok in 5. They're almost simultaneously at the wall. Sadok looks like she may have pulled ahead ever so slightly, so about 12 yards to go. Eloise Sadok, 10 years old from the Firefish, has started to pull away at the flags and into the wall, and it will be Sadok who gets it done. 1:55.84, 14-second time drop. DeLuca takes second, Shagru takes third. So good come from behind victory by Sadok. She was in second at the 50-yard mark. Came back to win as we move on to Heat 3. Jill Yang in lane 1, Eloise Wences in 2, Leah Bosquet in 3, Sammy Saloy in 4, Gwen Chen in 5, and Kaylee Collins in lane 6. Leah Bousquet comes in with the top time from Rhode Island Aquatic Club. She's the only one sub 2 minutes here, 1:58.95. So we'll see how she fares here. Right now it's Eloise Wences and Kaylee Collins in lanes 2 and 6 leading the way. I think it is Collins up at the top of your screen in lane 6. Poised to be the leader at the halfway mark, I think. Here comes Wences. It was Collins, 0.7 ahead. But really, if you take a look at lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, it's really anyone's race right now. With about 35 yards to go. Wences has moved into the lead. Here comes Sammy Saloy from Gators West now starting to make her move. So tight race here. Eloise Wences in lane 2. Sammy Saloy in lane 4. It looks like it's Wences right now. And they get into the wall, and it will be Wences. 1:54.86. Saloy second. Bousquet third. We'll move into heat number 4. Harper Bates in lane 1. Violet Flaherty in 2. Lucy Kershaw in 3. Marie O'Neill in 4, Leighton Puzio in 5, Soha Romano in lane 6. Top time belongs to Lucy Kershaw, 1:56.44. She's in lane 3. It's Violet Flaherty, though, from Hockomock Area Y out to the early lead here in lane 2. Flaherty leads the way at the halfway mark. 2 seconds ahead of Romano, 4 seconds ahead of O'Neill. Flaherty continues to look strong from the Hockomock Area Y. 10 years old, came in with a 156.97. About 30 yards to go here. Let's see if Flaherty can hold on. Romano's starting to make a move in lane 6. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Flaherty in 2, Romano in lane 6. Right now it's Flaherty. Romano takes a look to her left to see where Flaherty is. Only about 5 yards left to go. And it will be Flaherty who takes first. Romano will take second. Third place will go to O'Neill, 152.98. Kershaw takes fourth as we head into heat number 5. Heat 5 will feature Maddie Rose in lane 1, Amber Cahoy in 2, Charlotte Cobb in 3, Liana Agnello in 4. Tatum Whaling in lane 5 and Leah Burton in lane 6. Charlotte Cobb comes in with the top time, 150.36. Keep an eye on Amber Cahoy in lane 2, 152.72, the time she comes in with, 9 years old, from Gators North. Charlotte Cobb leading the way. Agnello right there with her, so tight first 50, shaping up for a good finish. Top 3 swimmers less than a second apart. Charlotte Cobb holding on to that lead ever so slightly. Ooh, it's close, right at the wall there. Agnello evened it up and caught up with her. Charlotte Cobb from Hockomock Area Y in lane 3. Liana Agnello from Kingfish in lane 4. They are literally stroke for stroke here. Looks like Cobb is accelerating ever so slightly at the end. Who's going to touch first? And it is Cobb by 0.2. She'll edge out Agnello. Rose will take third. So Charlotte Cobb from Hockomock Area Y gets it done. As we move into heat number 6, Hannah Dias in lane 1, Colby Passier in 2. It's Maggie Shee in lane 3. Ava Blaine in 4, Bridget Steele in 5, and Daria Derevyanko in lane 6. Maggie Shee comes in with the top time from Gators North, 10 years old, 145.65 for Shee. So again, we're live at Seekonk High School. This is day 3 of the New England Short Course Yard Senior Championship, Silvers Championships. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Seniors, that was in December, and then in July. Silvers Championships, one of 5 sites that Silvers is ran at around New England. One of the smaller sites here. We're hosting, I believe it's 12 teams. Hannah Dias leads the way. Diaz now extending that lead. So Hannah Diaz, 9 years old from Gators, came in with a 148.41. Looking strong here in lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. Next closest swimmer, you got to go to lane 4, and that's Ava Blaine from Cape Cod, who's starting to make her move. So Hannah Diaz will be your Heat 6 winner. 141.79. She'll drop 7 seconds. Blaine will take second. She will take third. So nice job by Diaz there. And we'll move into our 7th and final heat here on the girls' side. Allison McGrail in lane 1. Kiera Sari in lane 2, Stella Ingram in 3, Sadie Malone in 4, Allie Salter in 5, Molly McLaughlin in lane 6. Sadie Malone in lane 4, leading the way right now. Malone came in with a 140.70, the second best qualifying time coming into this event. Second to only Stella Ingram in lane 3. Malone in first, Ingram currently in 4th. So Sadie Malone from Cape Cod looking strong here. Came in at a 140.70. I don't want to say it's a capacity crowd here at Seekonk, but it's just as packed as it was yesterday morning for this 10 and under session. Malone has certainly started to pull away. So it will be Sadie Malone, your Heat 7 winner. Only thing left is the time, 138.56. She'll drop a couple seconds there. Nice job. McGrail second, Sari third. As we head into event 80, it's the boys 10 and under, 1 breaststroke. Only 4 heats. Alex Liu will be in lane 2 from Hockomock. Aiden Kent in 3 from Gators. Ben Bradshaw in lane 4 from Gators. Good start and reaction time there by all 3 swimmers. Aiden Kent has the top time coming in, 2:07.47. Kent and Ben Bradshaw are battling back and forth right now, lanes 3 and 4. Ben Bradshaw leading the way. He takes a look to his left to check out where Kent is. Kent's right there. So with another 55 yards to go here, Bradshaw with the early lead. It's a 2.5 seconds. He leads Kent by about a body length, so that 1.5 seconds equates to about a body length here. Bradshaw extending that lead in lane 4. So Bradshaw gets it done, 2:00:03. Kent takes second. So Bradshaw drops 9 seconds. Kent drops 4 seconds. Alex Liu will finish up here in lane 2 as we move on to heat number 2. Thomas Zhang in lane 2, Tate Rockland in 3. Beckett Nussbaum in 4, Ben Erickson in 5. So Ben Erickson's here in lane 5. Erickson, our youngest swimmer in this heat, 9 years old. The rest of the 3 swimmers, all 10. Erickson does not look like a 9-year-old, though. If I just saw Ben out on the streets, I'd be like, he's probably 11. Tall young man. Very funny young man as well. Ashley, is Ben's mom, was telling me a story yesterday of how, or Friday, of how he saw a bag of candy at the scorer's table and said, well, why did they get the candy? They're not swimming. The swimmers should get it. Spoken like a true 9-year-old. Beckett Nussbaum leading the way, followed by Tate Rockland, Zhang, and Erickson. So those are your top 4. I'll tell you, that's not even spoken like a 9-year-old. I'm 46, and that's how I would say too. Where's my candy? Beckett Nussbaum from Weymouth leads the way. He came in with a 2:02. Looking to drop time off that. It looks to be in good shape to do so. It's going to drop about 12 seconds, I would say, maybe 11. 12, a little under 11 seconds. Nice job there by Nussbaum. Rockland takes second. Zhang will take third. Erickson fourth. Erickson, though, in fourth, still drops 2 seconds. So nice job there as we move into heat 3. Connor Mannion in lane 1, Alan Zong in 2, Ryan Shen in 3, Loris Bickett in 4. Connor Martin in lane 5, Cam McBurney in lane 6. Ryan Shen comes in with the top time, 1:53.78. Loris Bickett from Orca Aquatics. Bickett, Zong, Shen, and Martin all within 0.6 of a second of each other. Bickett and Shen in a pretty tight battle along with Alan Zong. Might as well throw Connor Martin into the mix there as well. Nobody out of it yet. Ryan Shen has now moved himself into the lead in lane 3 with about 12 yards to go. And it will be Ryan Shen who takes heat 3. 1:54.05 for Shen. We had a bunch of soft touches at the wall, but Ryan Shen was your heat 3 winner. Moving on to heat 4. Landon Wong in lane 1, Ciaran Gamel in lane 2, Alexander Koltov in 3, Julian Ng in 4, Daniel Abdalin in 5, Carter Trin in lane 6. At the conclusion of this heat, timers will move to the other end in preparation for our 25 freestyles. Koltov from Kingfish leading the way here, almost halfway through. Daniel Abdalin from Gators North starting to make a move in lane 5. Alexander Koltov will take heat number 4. 141.25. He'll drop almost 2 seconds. Abdalin takes second. Ng takes third. Timers will move to the other end of the pool now for the 25s. Event 81, Heat 1. Here comes Caroline Erickson, 6 years old in lane 1. Willow Bickett in lane 2. May Breedinger in 3. Range and Orr in 4. Frances Tatro in 5. And Olivia Luis in lane 6. We have 3 6-year-olds here, Erickson, Bickett, and Luis. Janor is 7, Breedinger and Tatro 8. We have scoreboard operator giving us nice job there by all of those young swimmers. These young swimmers are off and running. Sally Basil in 1, Ryan LeBeau in 2, Josie McKay in 3, Haley Peters in 4, Remy Caldwell in 5. And Adeline Callahan in lane 6. Let's see who's going to win this one. It's going to be Ryan LeBeau, it looks like, and it is Ryan LeBeau. Heat 3 in the water. It's Emily Labby in lane 1, Kate Botello in 2, Audrey Mulvaney in 3, Nora Diaz in 4, Grace DiMatteo in 5, Izzy Anthony in lane 6. And it's going to be Josie McKay. Nope, it's going to be, Audrey Mulvaney. Gwendolyn Agnoli is in lane 1. Anastasia Gerasimova in lane 2. Annabella Diaguano in 3. Iris Pegman-Walsh in 4. Charlotte Anthony in 5. Hadley Puzio in lane 6. Charlotte Anthony from Kingfish looks like she's going to get it done here, and she does. In lane 5. We'll move on to event 82. Boys 8 and under, 25 free. Lincoln Pugh in lane 1, Landon Liu in 2, Patrick Nulf in 3, Alex Liu in 4, Harrison Rockland in 5, and Nathan McBurney in lane 6. Patrick Nulf from Gators West. Off to the fast start. Looks to be the winner of Heat 1. Will he be? And he is. Patrick Nulf from Gators West gets it done. We'll move on to Heat 2. Owen Berard in lane 1. Asif Romano in 2. It's Brody Kershaw in 3. Leo Du in 4. Jason Wong in 5. And Nicholas Blakely in lane 6. Brody Kershaw comes in with the top time, 21:40. It's a tight race here. Leo Du from Hockomock sprinting toward that finish line, and it will be Leo Du from Hockomock. We'll now move into event 83. Girls 10 and under, 200-yard freestyle. There will be 4 heats. Fiona Boulay in lane 1, Eloise Wences in 2. It's Maggie Shee in 3. No Emily Mannix in 4. Lane 4 is open. Lainey Flynn in 5, and Betsy Lee in lane 6. So lane 4 is open. We got Betsy Lee in lane 6, our youngest swimmer, 7 years old. So again, this is the 200 freestyle. Oh, Scott thinks that parents should have a swim race. Ooh, Lori, I don't know. Lori, I guess it depends on the bathing suits. You don't want to see us mid-40-year-old men rocking those barely anything Speedos. That might be an FCC violation or something. They have talked about doing some sort of parents race, like at the start of the season. Maybe next year they'll do it, or like in October, September, October. That would be funny. I'd like to see Jim out there tearing it up. I would be good for a 25. I could do a good 25 freestyle, of course. No other stroke. That would be just embarrassing. But I could do a good 25 freestyle. Maggie Shee leads the way from Gators North. She's built up a pretty good lead here. So yes, that would be pretty fun, a parents race. Maggie Shee on her way back, 125 yards in. She has a commanding lead. Just about 50 yards to go. Quicker. 25 yards to go for Maggie Shee. She will be, see what I did there, play with words. Maggie Shee, she will be the Heat 1 winner. Please excuse any dad jokes that you hear today. Let's get a time for Shee. 3:03.94. Looks like lane 2, Wences will be the second to finish. .327.47 for Wences, and Laney Flynn will finish up next. So nice racing all the way around, but it was Maggie Shee, your Heat 1 winner, as we move into Heat number 2. Gwen DeLuca in lane 1. Nora Parlavecchio in 2. Cora McKay in 3. Olivia Carrillo in 4. Daria Derevyanko in 5. Tatum Whalen in lane 6. McKay comes in with the top time here, 3:12.35. Right now it's Parlavecchio, though, off to the quick start. It's always interesting to watch the very youngest swimmers, how they race a 200. What their strategy is. Sometimes you see swimmers who are really still getting a feel for the water go out really fast and not realizing that it's such a long race, end up losing some momentum on the back half. We'll keep an eye on Parlavecchio here. 6-second lead on Derevyanko after 50. I mean, she has blown out the lead here. The question will be, can she keep it up? She probably can. She looks really strong in the water here. 9 years old from Shamrock Swim Club. 3:13.67 her time. And I think she's actually extended that 6-second lead over Derevyanko. 9 maybe? 12 and a half. So she's doubled that lead at the halfway mark. So again, what I mentioned earlier doesn't hold true here with Parlavecchio. She is rocking and rolling. With 50 to go, she's built up that lead to just about probably 15 to 20 seconds. Can see the lead that she has built up. So Parlavecchio will get it done. .257.82. Her teammate, Cora McKay, will take second. DeLuca will take third. as we move to heat number 3. Ava Blaine in lane 1. Maddie Rose. Lori. Good morning, Gail. Gail Erickson in the house. Good morning, Gail. Nice to hear from you. Lori, I always crack myself up. It's just one of those things that I do. I have dad jokes for days, trust me. Ava Blaine in lane 1. Maddie Rose in 2. Sammy Saloy in 3. Maisie Callahan in 4. Sarah Carew from Weymouth Waves in lane 5. Marie O'Neill in lane 6. Sarah Carew and Ava Blaine, 2 of the youngest in this heat. 9 years old, and look at Sarah Carew right now. Off to the fast start, just like Parlavecchio in our heat prior. Carew wasting no time getting out in front early. She's out in a 37.80. Once again, Carew, 9 years old, as is Ava Blaine from Cape Cod. Rest of the swimmers, 10 in this heat. And Sarah Carew is absolutely crushing right now. One of the tendencies you'll see with younger swimmers is that they will circle swim. And for those of you unfamiliar with that term, circle swim, is basically they'll swim down on one side of the pool and swim back on the other side. Similar to what they would do in practice. But obviously, when you're in a meet, the quickest route between 2 points is a straight line. So you want to stay in the middle of that lane. And if you take a look at Carew, she's doing just that. Right in the middle of the pool, pretty much. No wasted energy. Breathing every third stroke. And just looking exceptionally solid here. She's built up that lead. It was 6 seconds at the halfway mark. She's only got 50 to go. Nice turn. So Sarah Carew impressing here in day 3 for the Waves. That lead she's built up is 9 seconds over Blaine, Callahan, and Rose. So the race really is for second between the 3 Cape Cod Swim Club swimmers. As Carew makes her way back. So an impressive performance here by Sarah Carew. Came in 3:08.25. Look at that, 2:51.93. So a 17-second time drop for Carew. What a race there. Rose second, Blaine third. Sarah Carew, your Heat 3 winner. We'll move on to our 4th and final heat here on the girls 10 and under 2 free. Heat number 4, Sadie Malone in lane 1, Violet Flaherty in 2. Olivia Lundstrom in lane 3, Brooke Mantia in 4. It's Amber Cahoy in lane 5 and Emma Yee in lane 6. Olivia Lundstrom comes in with the top time here, 2:45.63. She is part of a group of swimmers in the lead. Gail, not quite as cold today in Westboro for you. We were -10 yesterday when you checked in. Not today. We can put those shorts and T-shirts on today. Ironically, that's what I am wearing, but I'm in a 80, probably 2-degree pool. Violet Flaherty from the Hockomock Area YMCA leads the way. Nice, controlled, smooth freestyle stroke. She's going to have to keep an eye on Brooke Mantia in lane 4. So the first half has belonged to Flaherty. We'll keep an eye on that because Brooke Mantia was starting to mount a bit of a comeback. Gail and Lori, you too, I love the live chat. I wish more people would actually get into the live chat and talk to me more. The broadcast is so much better when it's interactive. I also would love to know who's out there watching, because I love giving their swimmers a shout out. So if you're out there, jump into that live chat window. It's right underneath your video player. Say hello, tell me who you are, who you're rooting for, what team you're from. I don't know, you can tell me anything. Tell me what your favorite dessert is. Better yet, with Valentine's Day right around the corner, what is your favorite candy? We've had these conversations talking about favorite Easter and Valentine's Day candies. Anything's up for discussion here. Oh, little steak tips. Yep. Gail with the steak tips tonight. I'll take mine medium. Thank you. Violet Flaherty from Hockomock takes heat number 4. 2:41.41 for Flaherty. She'll drop 5 seconds. Nice job, Violet. Brooke Mantia takes second. Olivia Lundstrom takes third. We'll now move into the boys. 3 heats of the boys, 10 and under, 200 free. Ross Lopez in lane 1, Beckett Nussbaum in lane 2, Aiden Kent in 3, Thomas Zhang in lane 4, and Ryu Siegert in lane 5. Lane 6 is open. Brew Media Productions is about to have a very busy next 6 weeks. We broadcast the Northeast 10 Conference Championship for swimming and diving starting Thursday. The following week, we start with the NUMAC Conference Championship. The week after that, we're working with Brown University in some capacity, to be determined yet, on the men's Ivy League championships. I think we have 1 week off. Then the week of March 4th, or on Saturday, March 4th, we're doing the New England Prep School Swimming Championships up at WPI. I believe the week after that, we could be doing the New England YMCA Championships at WPI. And then the week after that, we're going to be doing the 15 to 18 age group championships, all at WPI. So there'll be a lot of trips made from Seekonk, Massachusetts, up to Worcester over the next month or so. WPI, one of my favorite places to broadcast. Of course, along with Brown and Seekonk High School. Ryu Siegert leads the way at the halfway mark, 128.21. So it's a really busy February and March. Then we have a few weeks, and then, believe it or not, in April, we'll be starting off in long course. All of our long course meets for Gators will be at Brown. So we'll be coming to you live from Brown for quite a few times. Of course, the senior championships will be held at Brown for long course this summer. That's in July. Siegert still leads the way, but here comes Beckett Nussbaum, only a second and a quarter behind. Siegert in 5, Nussbaum in 2. They are your leaders. Siegert still holding on to that slim lead. Nussbaum in 2, Siegert in 5. Who's going to touch first? And it's going to be Siegert out touching Nussbaum. 3:01.94 for Siegert. He'll drop 26 seconds. So have yourself a race there, Ryu. Drops 26 seconds. Nussbaum second, Kent third. as we move into heat number 2. Oh, Charlotte Erickson is in the house. Charlotte, what's happening? Charlotte says her favorite candy is Sweet Tarts. Lori says Valentine's candy, dark chocolate covered coconut mounds. Oh, that's my favorite. Actually, no. Almond Joy, Lori. That's my favorite. Almond Joy, my favorite, as we move on to Heat 2. Ben Bradshaw in lane 1, Finn Hurley in 2, Ciara and Gamel in 3. It's Ben Erickson in lane 4. Charlotte, watch your brother here in lane 4. Connor Mannion in lane 5. Tate Rockland in lane 6. Right now, it's Ciara and Gamel from Ryak leading the way. Again, boys 10 and under, 200 free. This is Heat 2 of 3. Almond Joy, one of my favorite candies, along with Reese's Pieces, along with jelly beans. Oh my Lord. Brock's jelly beans. Anybody who's been on the broadcast before knows my affinity and love for Brock's jelly beans. They are dangerous to me. Ciara and Gamel leads the way. Hurley second, Mannion third at the 50. Gale, only Twizzlers, huh? Well, you know what? I like Twizzlers too. Twizzlers, not a bad candy. So, Gail, if you don't like candy, you must be a dessert person, because you can't have it, not have any sweets in your life. Give me sweets or give me death. Ciara and Gamel leading the way. Here comes Finn Hurley in lane 2, approaching the halfway mark. Gamel still holding on to that 3/10 lead over Hurley. Mannion in third. Erickson in fourth. I think when I was younger, we used to take Twizzlers and put them in a can of Coke and use the Twizzler as a straw. That was great. Those were the days. The field is tightening up here. Finn Hurley in 2, Gamel in 3, Erickson 4, Mannion in 5. Hurley now moves up into the lead. Gamel drops down to second. Mannion third, Erickson fourth. But if you take a look at the pool here, lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5, everyone is bunched up and really close. So still anyone's race with a little over 25 yards to go. It is Hurley, though, who will get to that 175-yard wall first. Gamel, Mannion, and Erickson are all battling for that 2nd through 4th place position. Looks like Finn Hurley's going to be your heat winner. So Hurley gets it done. Gamel second, and Connor Mannion out-touches Erickson for third. Great swims all the way around. So congratulations, young men. Finn Hurley with the Heat 2 victory as we move into Heat 3. Cam McBurney in lane 1, Landon Wang in lane 2, James Cruiser in lane 3, Daniel Abdalin in 4, Colin Wallace in 5, Camden Shea in lane 6. Oh, Gail, you're a chip lady. I'm a chip person, too. See, that's my problem, too, chips. I work from home, and every day I'll go into the kitchen, make myself my old turkey sandwich for lunch. And I try to never bring the potato chip bag to the kitchen table because it'll just be endless reaching in and out. And so I'll put some on a plate, and I'll put the chips away. Well, that doesn't always work because the chips get done, then I get up and I dump another heaping pile on the plate. And maybe even a third, depending on the day. So, yeah, I can relate on the chips. James Cruiser from Weymouth leading the way here. Again, like Sarah Carew, earlier. Nice controlled stroke for the freestyle here. He effortlessly glides through the water. Let's see if he's doing that circle swim thing we talk about, and he's not. So he swam down on the right, and he's swimming back on that same side. So nice job by James Cruiser at the halfway mark. Daniel Abdalin is running second. Yes, great job, Ben. Ben did a great job in that last race. Lori, nobody grows out of candy, let's face it. Doesn't matter how old you are, you're never too old for candy. I'll be eating candy till the day I expire. So James Cruiser at the 150-yard mark, still holding on to that lead over Abdalin, a little over 3 seconds, I would say, probably 5 or 6 at this point. 5 1/4. Of course, Charlotte Erickson in the live chat. She'll be racing here this morning in our next session, our 11 and 12-year-old session, along with my daughter, Avery. Charlotte and Avery, friends, teammates, push each other really hard in practice. It's always good to see. Good friendly competition, really amongst that whole group. Solid group there, that 11 and 12-year-old group. Cruiser will get it done. 2:41.63. Abdalin takes second, 2:50.98. And Camden Shea will take third. Grace Morrison in lane 1 from Hockomock. Allison McGrail in 2. Colby Passier in 3. Charlotte Cobb in 4. Harper Bates in lane 5. This is the girls 10 and under 100 fly. Heat 1 of 2. Only 2 heats here. Allison McGrail from Cape Cod leads the way in lane 2 right now. Ryan Cahoy is on the broadcast. Ryan Cahoy will be another one of those talented 11 and 12-year-old swimmers joining us shortly. His sister Amber in the water right now. Ryan Cahoy says chips, potato chips. Yes, Ryan, I'm with you, buddy. I love those potato chips. In my older age, though, I've tried to migrate over to the quote-unquote healthier kinds of chips. You know, the baked variety. That doesn't always work. They don't taste the same. You know, I want Lay's, Ruffles. I'm a barbecue guy, so barbecue potato chips. If we're going to rank potato chips as we watch Allison McGrail finish up a fantastic girls 10 and under 1 fly, McGrail goes 131.85. So nice job by McGrail. She'll drop 18 seconds. So what a huge time drop. Cobb takes second, 143.40. She'll drop 3, and Morrison takes third. If we're going to rank potato chips, barbecue 1, salt and vinegar 2, regular 3. Those are my potato chip rankings. Lucy Kershaw in lane 1, Maddie Rose in 2, Sammy Saloy in 3, Hannah Diaz in 4, it's Brooke Mantia in 5, and Ryan, here's your sister, pay attention, Amber Cahoy in lane 6, top of your screen with the yellow cap. I've had the pleasure of speaking to the Cahoys many times, Ryan and Amber's mother referred to her as a firecracker yesterday, and I will agree with that assessment. Such a hot ticket. Amber Cahoy, 9 years old, from Gators. Right now it's Maddie Rose, though, leading the way from Cape Cod. Came in with a 140.52. She is the leader at the halfway mark. She's followed by Brooke Mantia from Kingfish, Hannah Diaz from Gators. Diaz starting to make a little bit of a move here on Brooke Mantia. Oh, no, Charlotte. I love Sun Chips. Sun Chips are another one that I like. I'll take any flavor. But if we're talking Doritos, you got to give me the purple bag. I think it's like the sweet chili Doritos. Haven't had them in probably 7 years because if we buy them, they would be gone in one day. But, yes, the purple Dorito bag is my favorite, followed by regular nacho cheese, then Cool Ranch third. Maddie Rose from Cape Cod gets it done here this morning in Heat 2. 137.67. Diaz takes second, Mantia third, so good come from behind swim by Diaz there. She was in third at the halfway mark. She moved up to second. We'll move on to event 86. It's the boys 10 and under, one fly, only one heat. So Jason Wong in 2, James Cruiser in 3, Thomas Zhang in 4. It's going to be interesting to watch James Cruiser here. He just got done with the 2 free. So he just got done with the 2 free a few races ago, and now he's back in the water. But Charlotte, I got to disagree with you. I like Sun Chips. Sun Chips are good. Ryan Cahoy says favorite flavor is sour cream and onion. Yeah, well, Ryan, you will get along with my wife very well. Jen is a gigantic sour cream and onion potato chip fan. That's her favorite flavor as well. And look at James Cruiser. So he really just swam the 2 free. He gets about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes of rest time, and he's back in the water swimming the 1 fly. And look at this performance. Fantastic performance. So Cruiser leads the way in lane 3. He's followed by Thomas Zhang. So like I mentioned, Ryan, my wife is a big sour cream and onion fan as well, whether it's potato chips. They have sour cream and onion, Pirate's Booty. Sour cream and onion Pringles. I mean, sour cream and onion and Jen go hand in hand. And James Cruiser and winning go hand in hand. This is his second heat victory in about 10 minutes. Thomas Zhang will finish up in second. 149.77. And we'll watch Jason Wong doing a great job here. 8 years old he is, so when we're watching someone as young as Jason Wong swim the butterfly, we're just trying to keep it legal, and he's done that thus far. Nice two-hand touch. I'll tell you, I could not do what Jason Wong is doing in the pool right now. When I was 8, never mind 46. I couldn't do it 8, 9, 10, 20, 30 at any age. So what a great job. This young man deserves a big round of applause. Jason Wong. Keeping those arms synchronized. Nice job there by Wong. He finishes up. Great job by Jason Wong there in lane 2. We'll move on to event 87, heat 1. Caroline Erickson's in the water, ladies. She'll be in heat 2. 50 back. Nora Diaz in 3. Sally Basil in 4. Willow Bickett in 5. Oh, Ryan Cahoy's telling me to wait. I'm waiting, Ryan. I'm here. Caroline Erickson in lane 2. Nora Diaz in 3, Sally Basil in 4, Willow Bickett in lane 5. Ryan, I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm here, buddy. So whenever you're ready to tell me what you're going to tell me. he said, wait, there's sour cream and onion Pirate's Booty. Ryan, there is. I don't know if it's officially the Pirates Booty brand, but we have got it either at the market, so Stop and Shop, or Target. Oh, and Ryan, it is fantastic. Tell Mom, we gotta find you some of that stuff. Ryan, your reaction was great. Lori Heroes says Cape Cod chips, salt and vinegar. Yes, love those Cape Codders. I'll do salt and vinegar or barbecue. Nora Diaz looking strong here. She will be your heat winner. Nora Diaz, heat one. Her time was around 1 minute, 1:01. Fantastic work there for Diaz. Caroline Erickson takes second. Nice job by Caroline as well there. She'll drop time. Diaz will drop time. Basil comes in third. She has a great swim as we move on to heat 2. 12 heats here. So, Ryan, yes, there is sour cream and onion Pirates Booty. Ryan LeBeau in lane 1. Francis Tatro in lane 2. Gwendolyn Agnoli in 3. Haley Peters in 4. Adeline Callahan in 5. And it's Charlotte Anthony in lane 6. You know what, Ryan? As I think more about it, again, I don't know if it's official Pirates Booty, but it's basically the same thing. We may have gotten it at Whole Foods as we watch Charlotte Anthony here from Kingfish with a fantastic race. What are you doing? Charlotte Anthony in lane 6 was the winner. We'll move on to heat number 2. Heat number 3. Remy Caldwell in lane 1. Anna Gerasimova in 2. Laylee Racy in 3. Zoe Zera in lane 4. Grace DiMatteo in 5. And it's Kate Botello in lane 6. Ryan, which country was I in? I'm not sure how to answer. I was here, buddy. I was in the U.S. Listen, Ryan, I'll give you a game-changing thing to do. I don't know if you go food shopping with your parents, because my parents wouldn't take me food shopping when I was younger because we'd buy everything in the store. But head to that market next time. It's amazing the stuff that's out there. It really, truly is. Laylee Racy leads Zoe Zera, and it will be Racy with the soft touch. Zera takes second. As we move on to heat number 4. Love the off-topic conversations. This is why I love the chat. For those of you not participating, jump in. Tell me who you are, who you're rooting for, what team. Get in on the conversation before it's too late. Audrey Mulvaney in lane 1. Willow Borton in lane 2. Anna Stever Bresler in 3. It's Josie Slusser Huff in 4. Adele Attar in 5, and it's Iris Pegman Walsh in lane 6. Again, heat 4, girls 10 and under, 50 back, 4 of 12. We're moving pretty fast through the program here. We're about 5 minutes ahead of schedule right now. Looking good. Adele Attar in lane 5 is also looking good, as is Willow Borton. Borton trying to accelerate here. We're at the flags and into the wall, and it's going to be Adele Attar. She'll take it, 48-23. as we move into heat number 5. Noella Michaud in lane 1, Fiona Boulay in 2, Georgia Chagru in lane 3. It's Avery Zhu in 4, Soha Romano in 5, and Betsy Lee in lane 6. So you saw the officials hold up that race. What happens is in the butterfly, in the backstroke, at the start, you cannot curl your toes over the top edge of the wall. So you obviously get an unfair advantage by doing that. So your toes cannot be curled over the top edge. The officials do a great job at noticing that before the start of the race, notifying the swimmer, who then will put their foot down. Avery Zhu from Hockomock battling with Georgia Chagru here, lanes 4 and 3. And it's going to be Avery Zhu. 45.91, Chagru takes second, Romano third. Yeah, Ryan, it really opens up a new world when you go to that market. Your mother may not like me for telling you this, because typically kids at the market equals a 40% higher grocery bill. As we found out with our kids, that's why they don't go anymore at this point. Sophia Perisic in lane 1, Harper Bates in 2, Gracie Volpe in 3, it's Emily Mannix in 4, Grace Morrison in 5, Sophia DeMarco rounds out the field in lane 6. My favorite aisles when I was a kid, cookies and cereal. Probably potato chips was third, but cereal, oh my goodness. So many fantastic cereals out there. One day we'll have a conversation on cereal. Sophia DeMarco in lane 6, leading the way, swimming fantastic here. She will be your Heat 6 winner. DeMarco crashes into the wall, doesn't register a touch. Volpe takes second, Mannix third. DeMarco was your Heat 6 winner as we move into Heat 7. Jill Yang in 1, Charlotte Edwards in 2, Gianna Pereira in 3, Hannah Zomp in 4, Tatum Whalen in 5, and Gwen Chen in lane 6. Off and running, Heat 7 of 12 here on the girls 10 and under 50 back. We'll go to the boys next, where there will be 7 heats of the boys. Hannah Zomp from Hockomock Area Y off to the fast start here in lane 4. Starts and turns so crucial in these short 50-yard races. If you have a bad start or a bad turn, it can doom your chances at victory. Here comes Gianna Pereira from Weymouth. Can she catch and pass Zomp? And she will. So Gianna Pereira, 46 flat. Zomp goes 46.17. Yang, 47.77. As we move on to heat number 8, Eloise Sadok in lane 1, Ava Blaine in 2, Leia Bousquet in 3, Olivia Carrillo in 4, Maggie Shee in 5, Colby Passier in lane 6. Good underwater there in lane 4 by Olivia Carrillo from Cape Cod. Maggie Shee from Gators. I don't know. This is a really tight race. Ava Blaine Eloise Sadok, everyone in the mix here. Looks like it's Ava Blaine in lane 2 who's going to take first. Sadok may take second. Carrillo takes second. I'll tell you, everybody separated by short periods of time here as we move on to heat number 9. Liana Agnello in lane 1, Nora Parlavecchio in lane 2, Maddie Rose in 3, Sammy Saloy in 4, Leah Burton in 5, Gwen DeLuca in 6, and this is pretty predictable. Nora Parlavecchio out to the fast start. We saw her explode off the start in that 2 free earlier. She never looked back. She has the lead here at the halfway mark over Liana Agnello, not by a lot though. See if Parlavecchio can get her second straight heat victory. She looks poised to do that. So Nora Parlavecchio, she came in with a 44.47. She's going to drop some time here, and she does, 0.3 of a second. Saloy takes second, Agnello third as we move into heat number 10. Maisie Callahan in lane 1. Adrian Corbett in lane 2. Allie Salter in 3. Lucy Kershaw in lane 5. Marie O'Neill in 6. And Michaela Guyon in lane 6. I think I may have messed that up. Callahan 1, Corbett 2, Salter 3, Kershaw 4, O'Neill 5, Guyon 6. There we go. I got it right. Sometimes I just need to get a second swing at it. Michaela Guyon at the top of your screen in lane 6 was the leader at the turn. Here comes Adriana Corbett in lane 2. This is too close to call, folks. Look at this. Lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It could be 3. Allie Salter, who has created little distance. And no, it's Kershaw. It might have been Salter. We'll have to check the official times after that, as Salter had a soft touch. Moving on to heat number 11 of 12. Kira Sari in lane 1, Daria Daravyenko in lane 2, Sadie Malone in 3, Stella Ingram in 4, Sarah Carew in lane 5, Emma Yee in 6. Keep an eye on Sarah Carew. She's coming off an impressive performance in the 200 free. She's up there with Sadie Malone as one of the leaders right now, almost simultaneously at the wall together. We'll keep an eye on how things develop down the stretch here. Sarah Carew in 5, Sadie Malone in 3. They are stroke for stroke. If I had to guess, it looks like it could be Malone with those long arms, and it is Malone. Carew takes second. Ingram takes third as we move into our 12th and final heat here on the 50 backside. 50s move at the speed of lightning here. Brooke Mantia in lane 1. It's Amber Cahoy in lane 2. Allison McGrail in 3. Charlie Ty in lane 4. Olivia Lundstrom in 5. Violet Flaherty in lane 6. Pretty impressive. We have 2 9-year-olds in the final heat. Fastest heat is always the last heat. Brooke Mantia, Amber Cahoy. Right now, though, it looks like Allison McGrail is leading the way. And it will be Allison McGrail in lane 3, 38.80. Flaherty takes second, Mantia third, Amber Cahoy takes fourth. Only a little over a second and a half off the pace, so that was a very competitive, quick race as we move to event 88, heat 1. Boys 10 and under, 50 back, 7 heats. Heat 1 features Patrick Nulf in lane 2, Alex Liu in 3, Landon Liu in lane 4. We remain 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Love the food conversations, folks. I mean, we can't always talk about just swim, right? We got to mix other things in, keep it interesting, keep it fun. As a matter of fact, my highest viewed telecasts of all time are always the ones where we talk about things other than just swim, where we get some interaction from the audience and we talk about everything else as well. Patrick Nulp looking strong, poised to be our Heat 1 winner on the boys' side. He came in 111.39. He's going to drop some serious time here, maybe 10 seconds. And he drops 9 seconds or 8 seconds. Nice job by Patrick. The Lius take 2 and 3 as we move on to Heat 2. Jack Rooney in 1, David Harrison in 2, Gavin Hopewell in 3. It's Rafi Balikian in lane 4, Owen Berard in 5, Brody Kershaw in lane 6. Hopewell comes in with the top time here, 55.91. David Harrison from Hockomock Y leads the way in lane 2. Let's see if Harrison can hold on for the win, and he will. David Harrison from Hockomock will be your Heat 2 winner as we move on to Heat number 3. Hopewell takes second, Balikian takes third. Loris Bickett in lane 1, Benjamin Witcher in 2, Tyler Novick in 3, James Zielinski in 4, Patrick Sweeney in 5, Jason Huang in lane 6. Tyler Novick comes in with the top time, 52.50. In lane 3, good start by Novick. Good start by Benjamin Witcher in lane 2. Patrick Sweeney in lane 5 as well. Sweeney first to the 25-yard wall. See if Sweeney can hold on for that victory here, and it looks like he will. Patrick Sweeney came in with a 53.92. He's going to drop approximately 5 seconds there. Novick takes second, Witcher third. So we move into Heat number 4. Ryan Cahoy says, what's my favorite vegetable? You know, vegetables are a funny thing. My kids think I don't like vegetables. I actually love vegetables. You got to give me a minute, though, to think about this one. Jacob Dionne in lane 1, Connor Mannion in 2. Connor Martin in 3, Finn Hurley in 4, Declan Kraft in 5, Ross Lopez in 6. Favorite vegetable? I'd have to say my favorite vegetable is something in the pepper family. Red peppers, green peppers, jalapeno peppers. Something in the pepper family, Rye. Favorite fruit, if you ask me that, watermelon all day long. Watermelon, strawberries, bananas, apples. There really isn't a fruit I don't like. Declan Kraft in lane 5. Connor Martin in 3. Lopez in 1. Who's going to get to that wall first? And it's going to be Declan Kraft, 47.70. Dioun takes second. Mannion takes third. As we move on to heat number 5. Oh. Yes. Oh, you know what? I like broccoli with cheese. My kids love broccoli. I like broccoli with a little shredded cheese on it as well. William Larson in lane 1. Thomas Zhang in lane 2. Don Bolanos Jr. in 3. Cam McBurney in lane 4. Aiden Kent in 5. Bren Bradshaw in 6. Ryan Cahoy, what's your favorite vegetable? You can't just ask me and not get away with telling me yours. Again, I pretty like, I don't like, I'm not a big Brussels sprout guy. I guess, I don't like beets. My wife loves beets. I do not like beets at all. But there's really not much I don't eat. Ask my family. Aiden Kent leading the way. Here comes Cam McBurney in lane 4 and William Larson in 1. And it will be Larson followed by McBurney and then Kent. That was the order, trust me, despite what your screen will tell you. Moving on to heat 6, Ryan Shen in 1, Ryu Siegert in 2, Camden Shea in 3, Carter Trin in 4, Owen Moyes in 5, Tate Rockland in 6. Ryan Coy says, I love potatoes. Here's how I like potatoes, Ryan. Tater tots, truffle tater tots 1, truffle french fries 2, and then a nice, hash browns, I guess, would be 3, and then 4 would be a nice baked potato with some broccoli bits on it and cheese. Ooh. I love me some potatoes as well, Rye. Camden Shea from Hockomock. Loving himself some backstroke here. 43.31 is the only 9-year-old in this heat. And he gets it done. 40.75. He'll drop 3 seconds. Shen second, Siegert third. And now we'll move into our final heat, heat 7. Beckett Nussbaum in 1, Colin Wallace in 2, Julian Ng in 3, Landon Wang in 4, Ben Erickson in 5, Ciaran Gamel in lane 6. See who's first to the wall here. It's Julian Ng. Ryan says potato universal. I'm assuming, Ryan, that just means you like anything with potato in it. But if potato universal is like a potato prepared a special way, you got to tell me about that, because that sounds amazing. Julian Ng accelerating toward the finish line. Will he get there? He does. Barely out-touching Ben Erickson. Nussbaum takes third. So now our timers will head to the other end of the pool as we go to event 89, girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly. Ryan says anything you can eat, you can put potato on. You know what? An underrated dish with potato in it, shepherd's pie. My wife makes a mean shepherd's pie. That's got potato in it. Remarkably, I'm in the minority here. I like mashed potatoes. I don't love them. Sit on that one for a second there, folks. That is what we call, all the young kids call these days, an unpopular opinion or a hot take. Don't love mashed potatoes. I like them. I'll eat them. But it's not my favorite iteration of the potato. Heat 1 lined up, ready to go. Willow Bickett in lane 1, May Breedinger in 2, Kate Botello in 3. 25-yard butterfly here. One length of the pool doing butterfly. Bickett is 6, Breedinger 8, Botello is also 8 years old. Looks like it's Kate Botello from Shamrock leading the way. Here comes Breedinger, and who's going to touch first? And it's going to be Breedinger. So May Breedinger gets it done, out touching Kate Botello. As we move into Heat 2, only 2 heats on the girls' side, one heat on the boys' side. Then we move into 2IM, another exciting event. Nora Diaz in lane 1. Lane 2 is Josie McKay, Audrey Mulvaney in 3, Anna Steva Bresler in 4, Rain Janor in lane 5. Anna Steva Bresler from Gators North should be your Heat 2 winner here. Nice race by Steva Bresler. Great job. Nora Diaz takes second. Audrey Mulvaney takes third. So, Ryan, you have a food palette that's very similar to my wife. She loves sour cream and onion like you. She loves pierogies and gnocchi. Gnocchi? I never say it right. I don't. I'm not a pierogi guy, not a huge gnocchi fan. But Jennifer Abreu is, that's for sure. Nicholas Blakely hustling over to the blocks to get ready for this next race. Here's the one heat of the boys 25 fly. David Harrison in 1, Jason Wong in 2, Nicholas Blakely in 3, Jack Rooney in 4, Benjamin Witcher in 5, Leo Dew in 6. Shepherd's pie with ketchup is the only way to eat shepherd's pie, 1,000%. You cannot convince me otherwise, so don't try. Shepherd's pie, Lori, with ketchup, 1,000%. Nice race there by these 25 and under flyers. As we move now into the 2IM, timers will start at the far end, move their way back down to the near end. For event 91, it's the girls 10 and under 2IM. This is heat 1 of 2. Tatum Whalen in lane 1, Carolina Self in 2, Molly McLaughlin in 3, Arden Harrison in 4, Maggie Shee in 5, and Gwen Shen in lane 6. A mastery of all 4 strokes is needed here. Start off with the fly. Molly McLaughlin looking strong. This is the opposite of the medley, where medley relay, where you start in the water with the backstroke. Good race in the middle of the pool. Molly McLaughlin in 3, Arden Harrison in lane 4. Harrison with the slight lead right now. Harrison leads after the fly. They'll transition over to back, then they'll go to breast, and then to freestyle. McLaughlin, though, accelerates really fast here in the backstroke. Take a look at Molly McLaughlin. She was 9/10 of a second behind after the fly. She's moved quickly into the lead. So McLaughlin will turn into breaststroke here with the commanding lead. She'll do an open turn. McLaughlin in lane 3, already on breaststroke. She leads by a little over 8 seconds. Molly McLaughlin from Cape Cod Swim Club, 10 years old, came in with a 3:21.29. And when you see that wide shot, it really shows you how big of a lead McLaughlin has. She's heading into freestyle now. We'll go to that wide shot on camera 2. Just goes to show you the lead that McLaughlin has. McLaughlin will finish up, and then we'll go back to the wide shot after to catch everyone else. Molly McLaughlin having herself a race here. Again, 3:21.29, the time that she's chasing. Second place is Arden Harrison. She's coming up right here in lane 4. She just enters your picture. Maggie Shee will finish up after her. So Arden Harrison takes second. It's Maggie Shee third. Carolina Self will take fourth. Gwen Shen enters your picture in lane 6. She'll take fifth. And here comes Tatum Whalen from Cape Cod, doing some fantastic work as well at the bottom of our screen. She will finish up. So Molly McLaughlin, your Heat 1 winner. So Gail, when you say cheesy scalloped potatoes, are those like au gratin potatoes, I think? My mother and grandmother used to make a mean au gratin potato. It was good. In the glass Pyrex bowl. Nice little, like, not burnt on the top, but the cheese would be browned. Charlotte Cobb in lane 1, Olivia Lundstrom in 2, Stella Ingram in 3, Hannah Diaz in lane 4, Sadie Malone in 5, Amber Cahoy in 6. I used to love those potatoes. My mother's telling me I can make them again. Those potatoes would come out of the oven at 5,000 degrees. You needed to wait 15 minutes for those things to cool off before you ate them. So I do love those as well. Stella Ingram leading the way after the butterfly. She's followed by Sadie Malone in lane 5, Hannah Diaz in lane 4. Here comes Hannah Diaz in lane 4 with the backstroke, making up some ground here. She could be our leader after the backstroke. So Hannah Diaz, 9 years old, from Gators. She's made up some significant time here in the backstroke. She was third after the butterfly. She will be our leader heading into the breaststroke. Diaz will make that turn into breaststroke. Almost a 2-second lead over Ingram, 2.5 almost over Lundstrom. Diaz remains your leader, although that lead is getting slimmer. Stella Ingram from Gators North, Sadie Malone from Cape Cod. Sadie Malone in lane 5 has now caught up to Diaz. Stella Ingram has as well. Sadie Malone will enter the freestyle as our leader. Those three swimmers in lanes 3, 4, and 5 almost simultaneously get to that wall first. Or I should say at the same time. Hannah Diaz now trying to reclaim her spot at the top. She's battling with Malone in 5, Ingram in 3. Malone has the slight lead. Malone will take this heat. Will Diaz hold on for second? That's the question. Ingram's battling her. Who touches first? And it is Diaz, 3:08.52. Malone goes 3:07.09. 5-second drop. So great race there as we move into event 92. Boys 10 and under 2IM. Again, there'll be only 2 heats here. Alexander Kazakov in lane 2. Daniel Abdulin in 3. Thomas Zhang in lane 4. Food talk is always fun, guys. Food talk is always fun. If you're not jumping into that live chat to join in, you're missing out on exhilarating conversations around swim and food. Join us. Just type in that name, pop that first message on there. It's not as hard as you think. Once you get that first message out of the way, the nerves are done. You're fine. Daniel Abdulin in lane 3. He leads the way here. Again, this is heat 1 of 2 on the 2IM. Abdulin leads the way, followed by Kazakov and Zhang. Abdulin really stretching that lead out here during the backstroke. He had a 6-second lead after the butterfly. We'll take a look at his lead going into the breaststroke. I would say he's probably almost doubled that lead. He has doubled it, 13 seconds. Daniel Abdulin leads the way from Gators North. Thomas Zhang in second. Alexander Kazakov in third. Abdulin continuing to swim well. He'll transition over to freestyle here. Our next session scheduled to begin at, I think, 11:45. That's the 11 and 12-year-old session. But Daniel Abdulin has opened up a massive lead en route to a Heat 1 victory here in the boys 10 and under 2IM. He came in with a 3:27.97. On pace to drop, I would say, at least 10 seconds. And he does just that. He drops almost 11 seconds. We'll watch Kazakov here as he makes his way toward the wall. Kazakov will take second, and it will be Zhang in third. As we move into Heat 2. Our second and final heat on the IM side. Colin Wallace in lane 2. Andrew Tong in 3. Carter Trin in 4. Landon Wang in lane 5. Wallace in 1, Tong in 2, Trin in 3, Huang in 4. Right now it's Carter Trin leading the way. Trin will transition over to backstroke, holding on to a probably 4-second lead, 3.94 to be exact. Nice turn there by Trin. Maintaining his lead over Andrew Tong. But here comes Andrew Tong in lane 3. So at the halfway mark, this is going to be a lot closer than it was after the butterfly. That lead has been shrunk to a little under 2 seconds. Good race here in lanes 3 and 4. Andrew Tong and Carter Trin. Trin has been your leader all the way through. Tong just keeps cutting into that lead, though, as he's done here for the freestyle. But Carter Trin probably swimming his strongest stroke. Has moved ahead by a little over a body length. So Carter Trin gets it done here in lane 4. 3:07.92. Tong takes second. Wallace will take third, 3:24.09, and it will be Landon Huang in lane 5. We'll quickly move to the 50 freeze. These are going to go fast. 14 heats of the 50 freeze, but they'll go extremely fast. It's event 93. Olivia Luis in lane 2, Caroline Erickson in 3, Adeline Callahan in lane 4. We're got some ambitious swimmers in lanes 5 and 6. They can't wait to go. They're chomping at the bit. Caroline Erickson, good start. First in the water in lane 3. Olivia Luis from Gators also in lane 2. Adeline Callahan from Kingfish in lane 4. Jim, I think I'm good with the snacks. I think I'm all right. I may have some time to go home in between sessions. I don't know. I may not today. But no, don't bring anything for me, buddy. I appreciate it. I got a nut butter bar here and Kat and I's favorite candy, Fireballs. I mean, what better way to fuel your Sunday morning than some peanut butter protein bars and Fireballs. And look at Caroline Erickson here in lane 3, right on cue. Hope Dad's paying attention to the road, but also keeping track of his daughter, Caroline, who gets it done. Soft touch at the wall. She was around a 1:03, so likely dropped a couple seconds of time. Caroline Erickson, 6 years old. Callahan takes second, Luis third as we move into heat number 2. Ryan LeBeau in lane 1, Rain Janor in 2, Sally Basil in 3, Mae Breedinger in 4, Remy Caldwell in 5. Ryan LeBeau in lane 1, poised to be our Heat 2 winner, and she will be. Ryan LeBeau gets it done, 59 seconds. Breedinger takes second as we move on to heat number 3. Why fireballs, Ryan Cohoy says. Ryan, I just love cinnamon. I love that cinnamon hot. I like hot tamales. I like big red gum. I like things that are spicy. Grace DiMatteo in lane 1. Haley Peters in lane 2. Gwendolyn Agnoli in 3. Anna Diaguano in 4. Iris Pegman-Walsh in 5. Izzy Anthony in 6. I'm just a big fireball fan, Ryan. I like to punish myself with heat. That's why I like jalapeno peppers as well. I'll complain, but I love it. Again, I like hot tamales. I like big red gum. Anything with that cinnamony spice is good for me. Gwendolyn Agnoli from Orca Aquatics will be your Heat 3 winner here in the girls 10 and under 50 free. She'll go 50-57. Pegman Walsh takes second. Anna Diaguano takes third as we move into Heat 4. Yes, Caroline did a great job in that heat a couple heats ago. Heat winner. Audrey Mulvaney will be in lane 1 here. Frances Tatro in 2, Hadley McGarr in 3, Kate Botello in 4, Charlotte Anthony in 5, Anna Gerasimova in 6. What a weird story, huh? That balloon, Chinese balloon, shot down over the coast of off of Myrtle Beach yesterday. I don't know if anybody's been following that story, but can't believe that thing made it all the way. I mean, it was in Montana like a day ago, and then it's in Myrtle Beach, just cruising the jet stream. Good old F-16s took that thing down, though. Kate Botello in lane 4 will be your Heat 4 winner. Only fitting, lane 4 wins Heat 4. A lot of soft touches at the wall here, folks. Which just means that the swimmers aren't touching the wall hard enough to register their touch. Zoe Zera in lane 1, Audrey Parlavecchio in lane 2, Willow Borton in 3, Laylee Racy in 3. It's Josie Slusser Huff in lane 5, Georgia Shagru in 6. So Zera in 1, Parlavecchio 2, Borton 3, Racy 4, Slusser Huff in 5, Shagru in 6. Zoe Zera in lane 1 from Shamrocks, leading the way, and she will be your Heat 5 winner. We'll move right into heat number 6. This is where we typically start to really get ahead of our time in these 50s. Lainey Flynn in lane 1, Fiona Boulay in 2, Evie DeLuca in 3. It's Ellie Edelman in 4, Emily Mannix in 5, and Anna Steva Bresler in lane 6. Oh, Lori Lori Hero, how dare you? You had a box of hot tamales for me, and they didn't get to me? Oh, the travesty there. That's all right, Lori. You enjoy them. You eat them. If I can't eat them, I want you to eat them. And besides, actually, hold on. Let's finish this race. Lainey Flynn having herself a great 50 free in lane 1, and it will be Lainey Flynn, 41.69. Edelman second, Mannix third. Heat 7 about to kick off. Eloise Wences in lane 1, Adriana Corbett in 2, Avery Zhu in 3, Noella Michaud in 4, Betsy Lee in 5, Charlotte Edwards in 6. So, Lori, I have enough hot tamales and fireballs. Kat Lee, who I'm sure you guys know, the Lee family. Kat came to the last meet with literally a Ziploc storage size bag of fireballs for me and a box of hot tamales. 2 boxes of hot tamales. So, my dentist says, thanks, but no thanks, Lori. But, this summer, if I see you during long course, feel free. Charlotte Edwards it was Charlotte Edwards. Corbett second, Zhu third. Again, it's tough to tell when you have soft touches with these kids, but my eagle eye can pick out who touched that wall first. As we move into Heat 8, Gracie Volpe in lane 1. Gwen DeLuca in 2, Sophia DeMarco in 3, Kaylee Collins in 4, Leighton Puzio in 5, Soho Romano in lane 6. What do we got here? We got a pretty tight race. Looks like lane 4. That's Kaylee Collins. And it is, so that's Kaylee Collins in lane 4. She will be your Heat 8 winner. DeMarco takes second. Puzio takes third. So we move into Heat 9. Leia Bosquet in lane 1, Sophia Perisic in lane 2, Adele Attar in 3, Charlotte Cobb in 4, Eloise Sadok in 5, Leah Burton in 6. Charlotte Cobb in 4, Sadok in 5, Attar in 3. They're your top 3 swimmers right now. And it looks like it's going to be Charlotte Cobb, followed by Attar, and Perisic will take third, and she does. Heat 10 of 14 on the blocks. Colby Passier in lane 1, Eva Blaine in 2, Liana Agnello in 3, Deravienko in 4, Ali Salter in 5, and Cora McKay in 6. Yes, Lori, I am well supplied. That's for sure. People like your fantastic son-in-law, Jim, always offering me up stuff. So are many other parents. Liana Agnello leads the way here in lane 3. She's on her way to a Heat 10 victory, I think. Or will it be Colby Passier? And it's Passier. 38.64. Agnello takes second. Olivia Corello in lane 1, Jill Yang in 2, Maisie Callahan in 3, Bridget Steele in 4, it's Gianna Pereira in 5, and Maggie Shee in lane 6. Maggie Shee looking good in lane 6. She's been up near the top most of her heats today, and it will be Maggie Shee who gets it done. Steele second, Carrillo third. as we move into heat number 12. Maddie Rose in lane 1. Gwen Chen in 2. Nora Parlavecchio in 3. Lucy Kershaw in 4. Marie O'Neill in 5. Emma Yee in lane 6. Once again, we're live at the Mayor's Natatorium here at Seekonk High School, day 3 of the Silvers Championships. Once again, Parlavecchio starts fast, finishes fast, 36.07. Rose second, O'Neill third. So we move into heat 13. Sarah Carew in lane 1, Hannah Diaz in 2, Chloe Amaral in 3, Brooke Mantia in 4, Amber Cahoy in 5, Sammy Saloy in lane 6. Let's see what Sarah Carew can do here. She was a wizard on the 200 free. The halfway mark, she's at or near the top here. So a sprinter and a mid-distance swimmer. See if Carew can battle back and take that lead away from Amaral or Mantia. And it's going to be Chloe Amaral taking it. Mantia second, Carew will take third. Nice race all the way around, ladies. As we move into our 14th and final heat. Sadie Malone in lane 1, Olivia Lundstrom in 2, Allison McGrail in 3, Violet Flaherty in 4, Stella Ingram in 5, Kiera Sari in lane 6. Allison McGrail comes in with the top time, 32.91. Sadie Malone in lane 1, Allison McGrail in lane 3. There's the battle here. Who's going to touch first? And it's McGrail. McGrail, Malone, Lundstrom, 1, 2, and 3. And we'll move over to event 94. Boys 10 and under 50 free, 8 heats. We're moving very fast through this. Actually, we're almost done. This is our final individual event of the morning. So we appreciate you, everyone who has taken the time to be a loyal supporter of the live stream. Without our supporters, we wouldn't be able to do this. So we sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Nathan McBurney in lane 1, Patrick Nulf in 2, Nicholas Blakely in 3, Brody Kershaw in 4, Harrison Rockland in 5, Landon Liu in lane 6. Brody Kershaw leading the way in lane 4 right now. Came in with the time 1:00:00. Rarely see that. 1 minute flat all the way around to the 100th of a second. Brody Kershaw leading the way, poised to be our Heat 1 winner on the boys' side. And I think he did it with, did his goggles fall off? He did. He did it without his goggles. So Brody Kershaw does it with no goggles. Goggles fall off. They're around his neck. No goggles, no problem. 59.18 for Kershaw, and he drops time to boot. We will move on to heat number 2. Leo Du in lane 1, Jason Wong in 2, Owen Berard in 3, Jack Rooney in 4, Asif Romano in 5, Patrick Sweeney in lane 6. Berard comes in with the top time. Ryan Cahoy asks, what's my favorite dessert? I have a very special dessert from Pastiche that I love. It's a fruit tart. So if you're familiar with Pastiche over on the over near Outwells Avenue in Providence, when it's in season, Ryan, it's like a cake with like, I don't know what to call it, a custard. I don't know if it's custard or like a vanilla custard. And then on top, Ryan, it's all fresh fruit, like mangoes and kiwi and berries. Oh, it is fantastic. Jason Wong takes first. Romano second, Dew third. Other memorable desserts, my mother makes this strawberry jello pie with like a graham cracker crust. I love apple pie. I'll eat all day long. Chocolate chip cookies with walnuts. Oh, love them. Gavin Hopewell in lane 1. Ross Lopez in 2. Jacob Dionne in 3. It's James Zielinski in 4. Rafi Balikian in 5. And rounding out the field in lane 6, it's a Dill Romano. So those are my favorite desserts, Ryan. Favorite foods overall? Seafood. Big seafood guy. Lobster, shrimp, sushi. And, you know, your regular types of food, I guess. When I say I love Mexican food, love Chinese food. I love all kind of food. And Ross Lopez gets it done. Zielinski second, Hopewell third. So Ross Lopez 41.18. He'll drop almost a little over 3 seconds. So nice job by Lopez. Day 2, Ryu Siegert. So it will be Ryu Siegert. Harrison second, Zong third. As we move into heat number 5. Tyler Novick in lane 1, Connor Mannion in 2, William Larson in 3, Finn Hurley in 4, Don Bolunos Jr. in 5, Carter Martin in 6. Ryan, you're not bothering me. It's all good. I love seafood too, Ryan. My wife does too, so we are big seafood eaters. Again, there's really not a type of food I don't like. I like just about everything. Mannion in 2, Hurley in 4. Who's going to get there? And it's Hurley. Mannion takes second with a soft touch at the wall. Nice job by Connor Mannion, though, coming in second there. We'll move into heat 6. Ben Bradshaw in lane 1, Ryan Shen in 2. It's Cam McBurney in lane 3, Thomas Zhang in 4. Tate Rockland in 5, and Ben Erickson in lane 6. Ryan, the great thing about the live chat is that no one ever bothers me, because if I'm too busy to read it, then I just don't read it. Ryan Shen will take heat number 6. McBurney takes second. Zhang takes third. So I do appreciate your mother saying that, but you can tell her that I am a world-known multitasker. Doing a million things at once, always. I think it's my ADD. Beckett Nussbaum in lane 1. Ciaran Gamel in lane 2. Landon Wang in lane 3. Julian Ng in 4. Aiden Kent in 5. Camden Shea in lane 6. Landon Huang comes in with the top time, 35.82. We're moving on to relays after the next heat, and that will close us out this morning. It's been quite a fun session. I thank all of you for keeping me engaged. Shea takes first, Nussbaum second, Wong third as we move into heat number 8. Again, it's so much more fun when people are on the live chat and conversing with me and we go back and forth. That's what I love, so don't ever feel afraid to do it. Carter Trin in lane 1, Alexander Kaltoff in 2, Jason Powers in 3, Daniel Abdalin in lane 4, Colin Wallace in 5, Owen Moyes in lane 6. Daniel Abdalin looking for another heat victory. Owen Moyes or Jason Powers trying to destroy that, and they do. Powers first, Abdalin second. Moyes takes third. Nice job by Powers, Abdalin, and Moyes as we move into our final events of the morning, the relays. 4 relays left, 5, excuse me. First one will be event 95, heat 1, the girls 8 and under 100-yard free relay. Lori Hero says favorite dessert is cake with super sweet frosting. That's like my mother. Lori, my mom loves the cake with the frosting. See, I'm in the minority with cake. I love cake. I don't love frosting. So, like, I'll always ask for a piece of cake with, like, the least amount of frosting. I know, it's very weird. I like the cake, though. Strawberry shortcake, another one of my favorite desserts. Huh? What? Strawberry shortcake, my mother's favorite dessert. I love strawberry shortcake as well. Gators A leading the way right now in the relay. Again, this is the girls 8 and under 100-yard free relay. Gators A leading right now. Followed by Gators B. Maybe I have time to stop over at Starbucks. Get my favorite drink at Starbucks. I'm just throwing this out there to all y'all. The peach green tea lemonade. Iced, of course. Favorite drink. Love it. Refreshing whether it's 95 degrees out or whether it's 5 degrees out. Gators A gets it done in this relay, 116.48. Gators B will take second, 120.82, and Shamrock will take third here in lane 2. As we move to the boys. So Gator B in lane 2, Gator A in lane 3, Hockomock A in lane 4. It's been a great session once again. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you supporting the live stream. I know the live stream isn't necessarily for everyone, but I love bringing the action to those of you who can't make it to the meet, those of you whose kids want to watch the meet afterward. So really appreciate all of your support always. So the touches are all off, folks, because kids were climbing out of the pool. We do know that Gator A is the winner. Hockomock A will take second, and Gator B will take third. A lot of times what will happen is as the relay swimmers are climbing out of the pool, they'll kick the touchpad, and it will register a touch. So Event 97, Heat 1, our final three races of the day. Ryak in 2, Cape Cod in 3, Hockomock in 4. So, again, if you're not already, and you always want to make sure you know when we're broadcasting, if you're on Facebook, you can follow us at A Brew Media Productions. That's where we are. If you go onto our Facebook page and give us a like, whenever I post, whenever I have a post, you'll get notified. And typically, the only time I post is when I'm notifying folks of a swim meet and a broadcast. We are also on Instagram. I don't do a lot with it yet, so probably not the place to go to get information as of yet. At some point, we'll get there, but not right now. And I always try and send out an email to anyone who I have their email address for the teams that are participating in the meet. And I always go to your team's Facebook pages to let your teams know. So I know for the Cape Cod folks today, I don't know if any of you are on right now, but I had many Cape Cod families coming to me thinking it was on YouTube. We haven't been broadcasting on YouTube for about a year and a half now. So if you want to stay in the know, A Brew Media Productions on Facebook is the way to go. Cape Cod leading the way here in lane 3, followed by Ryak in lane 2, Hockomock in lane 4. Hockomock battling with Cape Cod, and it will be Hockomock. They were 8 seconds behind at the 150. They end up winning by 3 seconds. So an 11-second swing there propels Hockomock to victory. Our final 2 relays of the morning. Cape Cod B in lane 1, Gator B in 2, Cape Cod A in 3, Gator A in 4, Kingfish A in 5, Gator C in lane 6. Cape Cod starting off this race like they were shot out of a cannon. That girl almost dove in feet over hands in the water in lane 3 from Cape Cod, but Cape Cod leading the way. I guess any way you can get in the water fast is the way to do it. Cape Cod really opening up that lead in lane 3. So Cape Cod has about a 2 or 3 body length lead at the halfway mark here. Looks like this will be Sadie Malone with a more traditional entry into the water for the third leg. Gators A second, Kingfish A third. Cape Cod will now put their anchor swimmer in the water with a comfortable lead of 4 seconds. So Cape Cod poised to take our second to last relay of the morning. Gators A trying to mount the comeback, but they'll finish second. Cape Cod will take first. Gator A will take second. Kingfish A will take third as we are upon our final race of the morning. Gator D in lane 1, Gator C in 2, Gator A in 3, Gator B in 4, Hockomock A in 5. So for those of you with kids in the 11 and 12-year-old session, we'll be kicking that off at about 11:40. The session starts at 11:45, so just about an hour and 10 minutes from now. Then 13 to 18s this afternoon to close us out. Gator A leads the way, Hockomock A in second, Gator D in third. I hope everyone has, if you're not going to be joining us for any of the other sessions, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. If you are going to be joining us, lucky you, you get to hear this voice for another 3 hours. At least you get an hour break. I know this voice can be a little grating. Bye, Steph. Gator A continues their lead in lane 3. Hockomock A in lane 5. Gator B running in third right now. But this one's all Gators. Gator A leading the way. Looks like this will be Daniel Abdelin about to get in the water in lane 3 from Gators. As Carter Trin gives him some words of encouragement as he embarks on the final leg of the final session in the morning. Ryan Cahoy, we'll see you in a minute as well. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. I've enjoyed it probably more than you. Had a fantastic time bringing you all of the action here this morning. Gator A wins. Hockomock A did not win. They had a swimmer climb out of the pool and they activated the touchpad. So Gator A gets it done, 2:17.83. When the Hockomock swimmer may touch, it may change the time, let's say. No, it doesn't. It changed it officially, but not on the screen. So with that, folks, Gator D will finish up in lane 1. So with that, folks, the morning session is a wrap. We'll see you back at 11:35. If we won't see you again, we'll catch you on our next meet. Again, thank you for your support and patronage for the last time for the 10 and under session. On behalf of Carolyn Abreu, I am Jeremy Abreu. Have a great day.